Bring y'all through a little walk along with me here on the way back to the shop. Hopefully this wind is not too bad. This wind has been kicking all day. Big old Lincoln. Stacked on top of each other. Back over through there. A lot of old Fords, Chevys, Dodges, Buicks. Bunch of old Chevy trucks up here. This yellow and white one actually used to be my grandpa's truck. It was a Cheyenne 10. Grandpa drove that truck for years. He had a 67 or a 68 Cougar. And another guy had this truck. And my pa talked him into trading many years ago. And Pa drove this truck for years and years. And when he passed away, my uncle got it. And I ended up getting it from my uncle. And the motor in this thing was actually a 305 Chevy motor. I had bought an 82 Trans Am back years ago that came with a 305 HO. Now I wanted to put a 350 in it, and my grandpa needed a motor for his truck, so I put the 305 HO motor in this old truck for him and put a 350 in my Trans Am. But the old motor block is still in the truck. I don't know what had happened to that motor. It was, I really don't remember what happened to that motor, but it was a 305 HO 82 model. But as you can see, it's been tore down out here for many years now. And then some kids, I don't know who, after my grandpa passed, my uncle quit driving it. Some kids actually shot the windshield up with a BB gun all over. But it was just made a good parts truck. So I still have it out here along this whole row of these Chevy C10s, just using it as a parts truck. But it was a really nice truck in its day. It had air conditioner, power steering, power brakes. It had a nice looking seat, which is all gone now. I kind of like the color of it, being yellow and white. It was kind of a brownish dash pad and seat and door panels and stuff that was in it. There's probably the radiator and the cow panel laying back here in the back of it. But I have a whole row of these C10s. There's several of them goes on down through that way. And then a bunch more of them up through this way. I have a 67 up here that I really like it. 67 was probably my favorite year of these C10s, just because the 67 had the small back glass. And right here is a 67. I'll just show y'all the small back glass, what I'm talking about here. See how small that back glass is compared to the regular? I'm sure, positive, 67 was the only year that had the little back glass. Or the back glass in the 68 ups was a big window. And this one even had a little slider in it. Trying to turn my back to the wind because it's starting to kick here again. Then it goes from these C10s to the next body style Chevy trucks. several of those lined up down through here as well, and Suburbans. I've got a whole lot more of these trucks than what is in this row. I'll do another video on all the Chevy trucks, but I have several more of them. That wind is starting to blow out here in the open. I'm going to go ahead and cut this video. Come back to you guys another video real soon.